Hi there. I've come across a post on Tumblr which is quite confusing. It's supposedly a hotlines list for people in crisis, and it has an entire list of, or up the top it has USA, suicide, eating disorder, and rape/sexual assault. And it's got 3 separate numbers for that, and then below that it's got a bunch of countries outside the US. However, and I think this is great that somebody's taking their time to do this, to some extent. However, pretty much all of them are incorrect, apart from the United States numbers. I mean, because I know for a fact that these numbers aren't valid telephone numbers anywhere. So I took the liberty of actually dialing them. Now, at first I thought that they might be international toll-free numbers. What you do to dial those is the international access code. In Australia, it's 0011. Most countries, it's 00. However, in the United States, it's also 011. So, and the number that they've given is 800 555 5522. So, if I go ahead and dial 0011 800 55 55 55, no, sorry, 22. Yep. Ha!
Sorry, your call cannot be completed at this time. Please hang.
An example of an international toll-free number is 800 738 3773, which is international reverse charges. There is the number for Australia, which actually is valid. It's a valid telephone number. However, it doesn't go through to any kind of crisis support service. 1800 799 338. Just listen.
For calling Clearview Connects. For instructions in English, press 1.
And it is... Go.
Clearview Connects is a confidential and anonymous communication system designed to connect people and organizations. If you would like to have the ability to follow up on the status of your report, please make your report with a Clearview agent or by using our website at www.clearviewconnects.com.
And seriously, go ahead and go to that website. It is nothing related to, or at least that number is nothing related to a crisis support service. And not only are they not correct, but I've actually dialed this number in a few different countries, and they go to things that, not only that, for example, 6001164 New Zealand, 800 555 555 5. Sorry, let me try that again. 5555 5522. And it's going to go to a company called JB Ware, not a crisis support service. Ha! 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 Ha!
Welcome to JB Weir. You have reached us outside our usual office hours. If you know the extension of the person you require, please dial it now.
And if there is an international crisis support service that actually does have office hours, that is ridiculous. I mean, why would you make it available to people where it's only available at ridiculous hours of the day? For example, if something's open from 4 PM to 8 PM in the United States Eastern Daylight Time, it's going to be exactly 4 AM to 8 AM Australian Western Time, which is not it's... I mean, do I really need to explain how ridiculous that is? I called Switzerland, 0011, I think it was 41 for Switzerland, and it went through to... Oh, I'd guess I'd say that was a fast food restaurant. I really don't know. Nice bloke, actually. But my point is, get your facts straight before you post something like this. And I mean, if I dial one of the American ones, 0011 800, 65, no, one of the ones listed here is 784 8433. And I guarantee it'll go through to someone that in a crisis support service. I mean, I don't know.
The toll-free number you have dialed is not toll-free. It calls from outside the United States. You will be charged at international direct dial rates. If you do not wish to be charged, please hang up now. We're sorry, your call cannot be completed at this...
I mean, I don't know if that's because I'm calling from outside the United States, or because it's not a valid number, but, I mean, I've tried calling the Canadian Kids Help before, which is 0011 800 668 6868, and that goes through to an American error message. Yep.
The toll-free number you have dialed is not toll-free. It called from outside the United States.
And remember, this is Canada, not the US.
Dial rates. If you do not wish to be charged, please hang up now. You have dialed a number that is not available from your calling area.
And that's most certainly the Canadian or American. I honestly can't tell the difference between a Canadian error message, but that's completely irrelevant. Now, I'm sorry that I don't know the actual numbers for all of these countries, but I know that I do know that for a fact. In Australia, call 1-800 or 1800 55 1800 for Kids Help, or 13 11 14 for Lifeline. In New Zealand, I believe the number is 0800 354, sorry, 54334. I'm just going to actually look that up right now quickly. Lifeline.co.nz or Lifeline Aotearoa. 0800 543 354 is the number for Lifeline New Zealand, or 0800 Kids Help, or a quick Google search, really, to be quite honest. A quick Google search, or calling the operator even. In Australia, the number for the operator, just ask for Kids Help or somewhere else. That's 1223. If you're in the US, 555 1212 or 0. And in Canada, 800 668 6868 is a general Kids Help number. I'm not sure of an all ages or adults crisis helpline Canada. I'm sorry, a Google search might help you with that. Or the operator. That's again available on 555 1212. Now, I've been ranting on for however many minutes. In the US, 800 273 TALK for the National Suicide Prevention Center, I believe. There's 866 4U Trevor. That's 488 876 86. for LGBT youth in crisis. That's also the trevorproject.org in the United Kingdom. 0800 1111 for Childline or Kids Help. And I know that sane.org.uk has a brilliant list of services. And I'd also like to bring up the point that if anybody is in a crisis and they're at risk, the best thing that can be done for them in terms of their safety is getting them to an accident and emergency department. Because or calling the police. If you can't guarantee somebody's safety and you are really worried about them, then you need to call the police in their area. If you're not sure, or if you're outside their country, then call your local police. They will get through to the international relations, or they will contact the police in that person's area. Now, what I was saying about sane.org.uk, support in a crisis. Just waiting for this page to load. I'm sure everybody knows these numbers, but if you're not aware of them, in Australia the emergency services are on 000. In the UK, 999. In North America, 911. But I'm sure you can find those numbers very easily. Sane has a list of... you can ring the Samaritans on 0845 790 90 90, or the National Health Services or Health Direct on 0845 4647. I've been all over the place in this video. I apologise. I'm trying to cover a lot of points in a very poorly structured manner. And really, what I do is, if you're in a crisis and you don't have anybody to speak to yourself, whether that be a friend or a family member, or even just somebody that you trust, then, or if you don't have any other professional support available, then I would get in contact with somebody like this. And if worst comes to worst, really the best thing that you can do is get to a hospital emergency department. I don't really know what else to say. Thanks for watching, I guess.